I was contacted by a foam cannon company to give their new foam cannon a shot and see what I think. Oh, there's a box there. There's a box here. Woohoo! Oh, here it is. Foam cannon. It's called the Foam Cannon S version 3.0. You know, the box says, new structure, easier and smoother to control, the 360-degree spray, new straw tube, new bottle and cap, new foam technology. Are we going to be spraying shaving cream thick foam on our cars, trucks, and motorcycles? Oh. All right. There it is. She's pretty. So right off the bat, let's take that out. Look at the difference. Much better visibility, completely clear, got a nice base. Ooh, that's sharp. Wow, that is really high quality. So it looks like there's our suction tube, and if you see this little thing here, that's an orifice that you can change. Okay, so that is a 1.1 millimeter orifice that's in there. So we'll have to see. I don't know what's in the stock. So there's already an orifice in there, so that kind of can help control what kind of spray and foam that you get. Okay, so here it is. Right here, a 1.25 millimeter nozzle has been pre-installed. And then there's a 1.1 millimeter nozzle if you'd like to change it. And then the instructions go on to say, if you're getting a drop on the foam being produced, you can put in that 1.1. But we're gonna leave it stock right now. So, take off our inlet tube here. It's very simple. That should go on. And that just kind of screws onto the bottom there, kind of slips over the, yep. So now that's attached there. Very nice connector here. Screw that on, so see, you don't want to mess up that O-ring that's in there. Screw that on. Get that nice and tight. I'm just going to do a hand tight. Okay, so this, like I said, open and close the top. If you had that all the way open on accident, you're not going to get foam. You're just going to get almost water. Have it completely closed clockwise, and that'll get your thicker foam. And then watch as I turn this. See that open and close at the end there? So that's to get your either shooting straight or more of a fan. And then you can turn the inner blue one to control the pattern of it. Okay, so here's another feature I heard about. Let's see how this works. Instead of being a screw-on, wow, that's slick. It's like a quarter turn. So that's one thing I did not like about the original MJJC is it seemed like it almost want to strip sometimes. It just wasn't the highest quality threads, but this, boom, done, ready to go. And then that'll snap in, I'll show you later, that'll snap right into the end of my MTN spray wand gun. So, what else did they give us? But this is their MJJC foam, snow foam shampoo for foam cannons. Super soft, refreshing aroma, pH neutral. Let's open up and smell it. Oh, that's a nice size bottle. It says super soft. Oh, there it was. Okay, so I had like a pop out. Ooh. A little bit of like bubblegum smell. A nice smell. We might give that a shot. All right, so there you have it. There's the two side by side. It's nice that that stands up easily without wanting to tip. And I definitely like the looks. That is sharp. And it feels very sturdy, very high quality. So we will give this a shot. We'll mix up some soap here in a little bit and foam up the vehicle and see how well it works. Before we get into testing the foam cannon, I want to talk about soaps. We are going to use their MJJC foam. It says to use 100 milliliters of soap to 900 milliliters of water. So I'm actually using distilled water here. It's a little cleaner water, filtered, probably foam a little bit better. But I'm also going to test in the foam cannon. The numbers are kind of a little weird here on the back, so I want to make sure they're accurate. It starts with 100 milliliters at the bottom, then the next dash, there's no numbers. You would think it'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, no, it says 5. So it goes from 1 to 5, then it goes up to 800. I don't know how well the camera's picking this up. And then 2 slots to 1,000. So if this is correct, it'll be very easy to fill up your foam cannon because you'll fill it with water to the 900 mark, which should be there, and then fill the rest with soap. We're gonna know how accurate it is in a second because we have 900 milliliters of water, which is the equivalent of just a little over 28 ounces. But let's go over and talk about soap. Like I said, we're gonna test theirs. But these are a couple other of my favorite soaps because you're gonna need soap for a foam cannon to work, right? This is a product that I've been loving lately, Incredible Suds by DIY Detail. It's a concentrate. You only use maybe about 1 or 2 ounces of this in your foam cannon. The label says 4 to 5. They have came out and said that's a mistake. You would have way too much soap if you use 4 to 5 ounces of that in your cannon. Incredible Suds, smells amazing. It's a grape aroma. Lathers real well and rinses freely, which is an attribute of our soaps and why we want to use maybe more expensive, legitimate company detailing products. Because if you just go into your Walmart and buy some soap, it's probably not going to release the dirt from the paint as well. It's probably not going to rinse as well. You're going to be fighting with residue afterwards. So these are some of my favorite. Geon Bathe, a couple pumps of this in your foam cannon. Just a gentle, no BS, no extra added stuff. None of these have waxes or ceramics added to them. Gentle cleaning and easy rinsing, great soap. This is G-Technics W4 Citrus Foam. I love it. I also love their soap called G-Wash. This has a nice citrus smell to it. It's great at releasing traffic film and dirt. But it's still also pH neutral as these are. pH neutral meaning it's not going to cut off your wax or sealant, but sometimes you need a little something stronger to get a little more dirt and grime off. CarPro D-Scale is something that I will use to do a decontamination wash on a ceramic coating every couple months. This is more acidic on the pH scale where those are more just neutral. This will go after mineral deposits, from like hard water, waxes, sealants. See, this says, okay, let me go back. This removes minerals, waxes, sealants, and oils. So this is not supposed to be an everyday use or every couple weeks use. This is if you really want to strip it and kind of start with a fresh wax or sealant. It will not hurt ceramic coatings because it says right here, safely restores ceramic coating properties. It's going after the hard water stains and tough dirt. So those are kind of ones that I recommend to you. If you go to DIY Detail, use the code OHIO to save 10% of your order. I've been loving their products. They have a wonderful product line. If you go to their website and have any questions about their products, hit me up. But today we're going to use the one. Thanks again, Kelly, for sending the stuff, MJJC's foam. So I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I'm going to pop the top of this. Like I said, I love how the foam cannon top comes off of that. You don't want to make a mess here, so let's grab a funnel and pour in our 900 milliliters and see how accurate the labeling is on the bottle. Okay, so right there, that line is technically not 900 milliliters. So it says to put 900 milliliters and then add 100 of the soap. So let's guess that about 100 is probably about 2/3 up to that line. Let's open this up. Again, great smell, kind of bubble gum. So move this over, kind of pour in. All right, there's no color really to this. So we're gonna go about 2/3. Okay, there's our fogginess from the soap. We'll pop our cover back on that, or excuse me, the top of the foam cannon. We'll kind of mix it up and then we'll see what kind of foam theirs makes. Let's back the camera up a little bit. Give that a little shake. That is nice that it's kind of thin. Where's that leaking out of? We'll see if that leaks when we're spraying it. For reference purposes, we are running an active 2.0 pressure washer with a Cobra Jet hose. We are bypassing the CR spotless rinse system today. We're going to be strictly using tap water, so we're not cheating. Most people don't have the DI water at their home. Quick hint, if you do use deionized water and go through a filter system, you're going to get more foam. Yes, it's cheating. It's amazing. DI water foams better than regular hard tap water. Come over to our MTM gun. So here's our gun and our foam cannon. We will use the quick disconnect here. So this gun that they sent me and a lot of foam cannons I use have the connector here for the 1/4 inch quick disconnect. This company, MJJC, their website, mjjc.com, does have different fittings for different pressure washers, but most detailers, pressure washers have this kind of gun. So we'll go out, we'll open the garage door here and spray some on the car. All right, first test. Got my water on. That's amazing. Let's open that a little bit more. See if it gets a bigger fan. No. It will help if you have the water on to your pressure washer. That smells good. It's windy as heck out here today. I'm not picking a good day to do this. Nice thick foam. Let's go over to this side. Used about a half, probably about a third of the foam cannon so far. There, now it's spraying a little bit better now that the water's gotten through the pressure washer. That's a nice thick lather. It's hanging on the vehicle well. That'll lift, pull off that dirt off the paint, and get a lot of it and drop it off the vehicle when I do a rinse without even touching it. So typically if you have a dirty car, snow foam it. Let it dwell for a couple minutes, rinse it, foam it again, and do your contact wash. But that, it smells great too. Hanging nice. Pretty impressive. Very impressed with the snow foam. Like it a lot, and you can see I got all that foam and I only used about a half the container. It's still hanging. I've been putting my bottles of shampoo away, getting ready to rinse this baby off. So what's nice about that is that sticking, hanging, thick foam, when you come across with your mitt or sponge, you know exactly where you've been. you're providing lubrication and a safe cleaning surface rather than just trying to get some soap from a bucket onto the vehicle. You know the soap's there, it's hanging. Look at that. Wow. pH neutral, so hanging on the vehicle, even if it starts to dry, that should rinse off very easily. You never want to spray on your car in direct sunlight, so make sure you rinse it off well and blow dry it with a leaf blower or towel dry it. We don't want to leave hard water from your house sitting on there, but I'm probably going to finish with a spotless rinse.